Hi there, welcome back. We're going to do the finale of season 3. It's called Town Hall. I think the CEO or director of the company is coming to their store, right, for a big meeting, I guess, a company meeting, and they're going to use their store. I'm worried because it's a finale. I'm worried that maybe they'll spot something and someone's going to be in trouble. Maybe Glenn, given how incompetent he is and how incompetent everyone else is because probably his leadership. Yeah, I'm worried that maybe they're going to find a reason to fire him or something because it's a finale. I really hope not, but it could happen, right? I can't see him going out of the show, but maybe he does. Oh no, that would be a sad episode if he did, but yeah, given it's a finale, I'm worried about that, but anyway, we'll see. Let's get to it.
I've got 3 rules. Don't date coworkers, don't move in with coworkers you date, and don't dump coworkers you live with and date.
Oh shit. What's
Can I move back in with you?
Brett doing? Oh Jesus. I mean, you can't blame her. He dumped her when she said she loves him. Jesus Christ.
And then Neil will take a few more questions. Let's try and remember this event is going to be live streamed, so let's try to avoid anything controversial, okay?
Lori, by live stream, do you mean in the conventional sense, like running water?
Filmed and then broadcast live to all of our stores.
Oh shit.
Oh no, Jonah, are you upset because they told you it was one thing, then yanked the rug out from under you?
When you say all the stores, do you mean all the stores in the St. Louis area?
All of our stores across the globe.
Nationwide. Oh, across the globe.
That's fun.
Claire's gonna panic.
We had to fire Myrtle, so we don't need people asking those kind of questions.
What kind of questions?
You know, who knows? We're not hiding anything, so I really couldn't guess.
How are we not sinking? I feel like I'm sinking.
Hi.
Hi.
What's Jonah doing?
What are you doing in here?
I'm guessing the same thing as you. What Lori said about firing Myrtle was weird, so I thought I'd check her file.
Oh,
what are you doing?
We're investigating.
Same thing.
This is why they're made for each other, cut from the same cloth in a way. Yeah, what is her last name?
Or were you just checking under M for Myrtle?
In my phone is Myrtle old.
Yeah, check O for old.
I haven't seen Brett for so long. He's as efficient as ever. Popping the pills.
It's medicine.
The only people who are going to see it are Cloud9 employees and the customers that happen to be there. How many stores are there worldwide?
I don't know. Maybe 1,800?
Right, so that's like only 180,000 people. Which is actually a large number of people.
Is Garrett gonna start panicking?
You're not helping.
Nah, too cool.
All of these are within the last 6 months. She just goes 30 years without a single write-up and overnight gets bad at her job?
Jeff Sutton. Since when does a district manager write up floor workers?
He didn't do it, right?
Jonah's a jerk, by the way. You deserve so much better.
Not Carol.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
There are more appropriate shoulders to cry on.
What are we gonna do to him? Revenge porn on the internet? Give his credit card info to a bum?
Or maybe someone tells the cops he's cooking meth. Then uh-oh, there's an ounce of it found in his sock drawer. How'd that get there?
Wow, that's aggressive.
Kelly's got over to the dark side,
Got
even for Carol.
Be a shame if something happened to them. And
Oh, she fucking with her.
Well, just gonna go.
Well, let me know, Carol. I've got nothing to lose anymore.
Yeah, she was fucking with her to get rid of her, right? Carol's bluff been called there. I thought Carol was always being serious, but I guess not.
There was a mandate to write up
He was
any
pressured,
employee
right?
over the age of 70 to give us a pretext for firing them. Okay, it didn't matter for what. I once wrote Myrtle up for wearing gang colors.
Gang colors.
Myrtle is now out there collecting cans for coins because you needed to increase the bottom line.
Is that part of the reason why he left? He left for Mateo, right? But maybe he's just sick of it as well.
Nope.
What were you saying about Myrtle?
Myrtle was a gang member. If there was something I could do to change that, I would.
There is.
Well, maybe
Can
there
report
is.
them. Yeah.
So, you know how they're going to live stream the town hall meeting to the entire company?
Oh, they're gonna
so we're going to
expose
sneak
them.
Jeff into that meeting.
And then he's gonna stand up in front of the CEO
my
and the
God.
cameras and say why Myrtle was really fired.
They're going to take the whole company down.
Jeff is the key? I mean, if it was any guy named Jeff, I'd be skeptical, but he's not even one of the top Jeffs.
I'm right here, guys. I'm on the phone.
I stand by what I said.
I don't have access to the corporate server anymore, but Lori would on her phone.
Bam, there's our proof.
And how are you gonna get her email?
Yeah.
That is the part that we have not figured out.
I have to speak in front of everyone on the planet.
Yeah, and do we even want Myrtle back? I mean,
Everyone on the
she kind of
planet.
sucked.
Did someone say my name?
Oh god, she's on the call.
Who all's on the phone?
Is he stuck? How did you get yourself in that position?
Yeah, it's totally safe.
Oh my god.
Distract him while you drive the forklift into the store.
Is that a good
I don't know how to
idea?
drive a forklift.
Yeah.
Maybe you could do it, and I could talk to the guard.
You have zero charisma. How are you possibly going to chat up a guard?
Jesus
I'm a little worried
Christ.
I might run out of oxygen in here.
On it.
Yeah. Oh, don't stab Jeff.
No,
What the fuck, Dina?
There's your air holes, princess.
Princess stabbed him in the head.
I made up
just
this
distracting her.
seating chart for the meeting today. I was gonna do it in height order.
What if he got caught?
Are you a lesbian?
Got her attention, to be fair.
Doesn't mean anything, but it sounds like something.
I'm just
More
gonna
of a
kill
rhythm thing,
Jeff.
You know?
Just because you were golfing with another woman.
Oh.
Thing going on between the two of you.
And I mean, truthfully, right now, we are in a nut cheese renaissance.
Jeff's gonna be
which is
puking up in
amazing.
there.
There's so many different options.
This is a conversation. You can jump right in. The water is warm.
Hello, you love her.
You know what? This is none of my
Got it.
business.
Yeah, not really.
I mean, they can make milk out of cashews, almonds, soy, and then the grains, rice milk, quinoa milk. I mean, how do you get milk out of quinoa? I have no idea about the process, but it exists.
Dina was really getting into that conversation.
I got this camera patched into their feed, so if they stop filming when Jeff starts talking, this little bad boy keeps going.
Oh, I know. We could give him a wig.
Yes.
Eric's a regular Q,
Try.
isn't he?
You are such a genius.
Oh, stop it. You are the genius.
You are.
No.
You know what? It actually was really tough to do. I had to figure out how to set up a router to transmit into their signal.
But the wig.
Someone ask you to do that?
I'm just trying to be part of the plan.
Oh.
What?
Jane Austen superfan convention pics. That's probably not it.
But we should probably open it just to be safe.
Yeah, let's not
Snooping on her now.
This is Glenn, the general manager.
Glenn, I've heard a lot about you.
You have? There's another Glenn that works here, and people mix us up.
Oh.
That Glenn is nice, though. He's black. Not he's nice, though he's black. Just he's very nice and very black. Maybe it would help if I did
shut
an
up.
impression of him for you.
Please shut up.
Yo, Glenn, my
Please.
man, can I get...
That's
Don't.
not necessary. Oh, we're good. Thank you.
It's bowing.
I feel stupid.
Well, I think you look like a hot, skinny Hagrid.
That I can work with.
Harry, hello, Harry. Get me some oil of newt, Harry.
Oh
Good,
dear.
right?
It's not Cockney.
You look incredibly stupid.
Thank you.
Kind of suits him, actually.
Hit by a tornado, but they rebuilt.
No, this is
The
a
man leading that
Japan
rebuilding
store, was it?
was a man who represents the best of Cloud9, Glenn Sturgis.
They're going to be a disaster.
Neil.
India.
Cloud9 is more than just...
I'm sure it's hard to find the words. On behalf of all of us.
That wasn't me.
I don't. No, it's fine.
It was him. So if you're laughing, you are laughing at our CEO. I'm sorry, Neil. Go on.
Okay, just for the record, it wasn't. You know what? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You had a human moment.
Gun. Leave it.
I'm not the one who farted.
Then how do you know what happened? For someone who's so innocent, you sure seem to have a lot of information.
You're the one who farted.
You farted.
No, you.
You farted.
Thank you, Glenn.
That was even worse than I thought it'd be. Kara's face.
Yeah, sure. Right on me, and then I dragged it over here.
Minimizing costs by downsizing legacy employees.
Print that.
On it.
I am interested in your decision-making process for new products.
Great.
Oh no,
question.
he's going to
We like to
Let's
pay.
just say I'm an entrepreneur.
pitch his
which
boob cheese.
I am the founder and CEO of Boob Cheese. Cheese from humans.
God. All over the world, Marcus. He's got initiative, I'll give him that.
Are you asking me to carry human cheese in our stores?
Oh, yes, why not? Let's do it.
I'm surprised Laurie let Marcus in there.
Just telling Garrett we're hurrying.
Well, don't text it. And that was my great-great-grandfather. He's not relevant to this.
Poor Tina.
I'm going to yield my time. Thank you.
Well, this has been great.
Jeff Sutton.
All right, I forgot for a second.
Cheyenne.
Jeff Sutton. I was a district
Doesn't
manager
even
before
know his
Lori.
district managers, this guy.
I worked with you for 12 years.
Let go due to performance issues.
Except it wasn't because of performance issues.
Oh, Jeff Sutton. Well, of course I remember you. Always drinking tea.
Yes. Myrtle was an employee here. And
You know
Myrtle...
what? If I could ever persuade you to come back to Cloud 9,
Oh,
I
no.
could definitely use a guy like you in Chicago.
Don't cave, Jeff. Jeff.
Chicago.
Jeff. Come on, mate.
No, Jeff, no.
Got some principles, surely.
Yep. Anyway, you know what? I'm sorry. I interrupted you, didn't I? What were you saying about Myrtle?
Oh, come on, Jeff.
Myrtle was a gang member, and that's the reason we had to let her go.
Really? Mate.
That's why you never trusted Jeff.
Oh, I'm so disappointed in him.
Weasel.
Mateo, get rid of him. He is a weasel, that's the right word.
A whole company of weasels.
Yeah.
And you know what the worst part is?
Myrtle?
Yeah, of course. Myrtle. You know what the second worst part is?
Huh.
That I was stupid enough to think something might actually work out in this store.
I always kind of feel like things are gonna work out.
Yeah, you do, don't you? What's wrong with you?
He's very optimistic, isn't he?
There's my team. Oh, nice suit. Is that from our Benedict Arnold collection?
Come on, Mateo, dump the prick.
The inside top. That's where you want to be.
So now you're gonna use your power to help Myrtle get her job back?
Exactly. Probably. I mean, we don't want to rock the boat too much at first. Guys, we're playing the long game here. And we'll see you at home. Great job today.
No, you won't. Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah, fuck Jeff.
CEO Neil Farterson.
Farterson.
Farted.
He won't let this go.
Are we okay?
Why don't we just start over? All right, so
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god! Broadcast worldwide! Oh my god! Really? Jesus Christ! No, there's not anyone there. There's not.
how many buttons do you have?
A lot.
Oh. Oh god. Oh my god.
Wait, do I need a...
No, I'm already pregnant.
Oh, right, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Hey guys, look what's on.
Oh Jesus Christ. I never saw that coming. Oh my god. That's it. What are they going to do now? Their life in this company is over. Their life's over. Oh, Garrett. Come on, mate. Glenn, man. What the hell? Every time he needs to get... Like, this was the biggest speech he's ever had to give. But any time he's ever had to give any kind of speech, you'd think he'd be fine with it, though, because he stands up in every episode. At the start of every episode, he preps his staff in his own way, doesn't he? And there's a lot of people in that break room, so he should be used to, speaking, or public speaking, right? But I guess he's in a position of authority with them. And they're kind of his friends, aren't they? He kind of treats work as a social event, doesn't he? So it's a bit different, I suppose. But yeah, I suppose any time, it's on TV or, like in this instance, in-house TV, I guess. And there's a boss especially when it's a boss. He just falls to pieces, doesn't he? Completely crumbles. I loved the ending. I loved it. It was hilarious. Like I said, that was really funny. It was worth it because it was funny. But part of me wishes it didn't happen. Part of me wishes we just saw Jonah decide to kiss Amy there. That was good. I thought that was good. That was enough for me to be a good ending for the season. But yeah, I mean, it was worth it. Like I said, it was worth it. As ludicrous as that was, it was worth it for me. Jeff, man, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? I actually liked Jeff. I did like him. I'm sure everyone did. He was, compared to Laurie, he was a cool boss, right? He was. And what he did for Mateo particularly, like, that was huge. And then he does that. I mean, really, I know he's been out of work for a while and he's Uber driving, isn't he? And I get it. But come on. No, you just don't, Jeff. You just don't. Just don't. I knew he was. I knew as soon as that offer was put in. Jonah knew. Jonah knew. Yeah, I knew. Everyone knew, I'm sure. But I didn't want to believe it. And then he just accepted it. Oh, fucking hell, Jeff. Just talk about just ruin your reputation just forever. And that's it. I don't think Mateo, I don't think he can be with him anymore. I mean, it's not like Mateo's the most moral person in the world, is he? Let's be honest. He's far from that. But yeah, he's got principles at least. You know, he has deep down, particularly when it comes to, you know, his level of job. You know, he's fighting for one of his own, isn't he? And Jeff wasn't, I guess, as that was shown. Jeff didn't see it like that. And oh my God, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in him. Just so disappointed. Like I was with Jonah, actually. I'm kind of back on Jonah's side. I'm back with liking Jonah now. He was good in this episode. It needed this episode for Jonah, I think, to kind of help us like him again. Because, yeah, how that last episode ended, Jesus Christ. I feel so sorry for Kelly still, but she's really hurting, isn't she? And that was a really good scene with Carol. I think that was possibly the best scene, even though there were more hilarious scenes, I guess. But I found that really funny. That was a really good scene with Carol. So, yeah, it turns out she called Carol's bluff. So Carol, the whole time, has just been making out like she's this badass. But, yeah, when it came down to it and push came to the shove, she wanted out, didn't she? She didn't want any part of that. Yeah, so maybe she'll stop doing that now. I don't know. Probably not, though. Maybe with Kelly. Maybe with Kelly. I like Kelly's little at the end, you know. Like, you know, I showed her, I did it, you know. That was good for Kelly. I like that. I really like Kelly now. I'm back to really loving her. I loved her when I first saw her. And I misread her for a few episodes, I think. And I kind of went off for a little bit because I misread it. And yeah, I'm back to really liking her. She's just so sweet. She's not my favourite character in terms of like, my favourite characters are the funniest characters. She's funny as well. They're all funny, but yeah, the funniest characters I think are my favourite characters because it's comedy and yeah, I just love those funny characters like Sandra, Dina, Mateo, Marcus, Garrett, Glenn as well at times. Yeah. But in terms of like, who would I like as a friend, who do I like as a person, right? I think Kelly would be really close to the top now, actually, for me. Really close. And Amy as well, actually, I think. I really like Amy. Yeah, but Kelly's so sweet. She's such a sweetheart. And I'm completely going against what I've been saying lately about her because, like I said, I got it wrong. So that's the only reason. And I did say, actually, I hoped that I had got it wrong because I liked her so much before I started to see things that weren't there, I guess. So I guess that means Myrtle's not coming back. Unless Jeff changes his mind. He could change his mind. He could still redeem himself, but it doesn't look like it, does it? It just doesn't look like it. He's just a suit like all the other suits, as it turns out, I think. But I hope, actually, he does change his mind. I've just got this little kind of 1% hope that there's some credibility in there with Jeff and he does have some principles, but we'll see. Like I say, I think that's it with him and Mateo if he doesn't go back on that. I hope it's not a case of Mateo telling him, well, you rectify this, Jeff, or we're through, because then it would just be like because he wants to be with Mateo still, and that wouldn't be a principle thing, would it? It wouldn't be coming from him, so I hope it's not that. But yeah, maybe that's it for Jeff and Mateo. If he doesn't rectify this, like I said, that's it, I think. Yeah, anyway, really good finale, really good one. I'm trying to think, does it compare to the other two? It's a different one. It was a different finale, this one, to the other two. I think the most epic one, well, definitely was season 2 finale. This one was really good. They've all been good. All 3 finales have been really good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new season 4, and we're officially, I guess, halfway through, even though the finale's got more episodes than the first season had, so maybe I've got a few more episodes until I can say I'm halfway through. But in terms of seasons, we're halfway through, and I've been loving it. It's been great. It's been such a good show. I just hope they can... They won't improve. It can't improve. It's too good. But I hope they can maintain it, or at least keep as close as they can to the quality that we've seen already. I hope it just doesn't go like that. I think people in the comments have told me it's all good. So yeah, I'm optimistic that they can continue with it being as good as it has been. And it'll be a fun ride the next 3 seasons if that's the case. So hopefully you'll join me for them, and hopefully, more specifically, you'll join me for episode 1, season 4. See you then. See ya. Bye.